Hello students, again I'm back with English literature. Hope all of you are doing well. So before starting today's chapter, let me show you one picture. So I hope all of you can see this picture. So can you tell me it is the picture of which animal? I know all of you have got it. This is a polar bear. So you must be wondering that why I'm showing you this polar bear's picture suddenly. So today we are going to start another new chapter and it is all about polar bear, okay? So today we will start chapter number 6, the polar bear. So let us read this chapter to learn about an animal that lives in extremely cold weather, the polar bear. So I hope all of you must be knowing that polar bear stays in a very cold climate, okay, in a very cold climate. So let me tell you some 1 or 2 facts about polar bear. So polar bears are classified as marine animals because they spend most of their lives on sea ice of the Arctic Ocean, depending on the ocean for their food and habitat, okay. And polar bears are actually black, not white, Polar bear fur is translucent, okay, and only appears white because it reflects visible light. Beneath all that thick fur, their skin is jet black, means very black, and they can swim constantly for days. Okay. So now can you tell me any 2 other animals which we can find in this kind of climate, very cold climate? Yes, I know all of you knew, but I'll give the answer for you. That is penguin, walrus. Okay, so let's begin with the chapter, the polar bear. So the polar bear lives in places near the Arctic Sea, near the North Pole. So where does a polar bear live? So the polar bear lives in the places near the Arctic Sea, near the North Pole, where it is always very cold. The land is nearly covered with snow and the water at the top of the sea is frozen. Means the top layer of the sea is made up of ice, okay. Frozen means ice. There are no berries or fruits for the polar bear to eat, so he has to live on fish and seal. Seal is also an animal, okay, it's also a mammal which we can find in this kind of region, okay. So they feed on, since when there are no berries and fruits, so the polar bear has to feed on fish and seal, okay. So in order to catch his prey, the polar bear makes a hole in the ice. He sits down very quietly by the edge of the hole and waits for a fish or a seal to swim past it. When that happens, the bear pounces very quickly with his paws or his jaws and catches his prey. Now what does the word prey means? Prey means an animal that is hunted or killed by another animal for food. And pounces means moves suddenly forward in order to attack. Okay. So if the ice is too thick for the bear to make a hole, he has to try another way. He comes right down to the part of the sea where some of the ice has broken off. There he chooses a place at the edge of the ice and he waits for a fish or a seal to swim past. Then he pounces on it and catches it. So today, children, I am keeping the story up to here. Please go through it and read the chapter thoroughly, means only up to the covered portion, and if you have any doubt you can surely ask me in the live session, okay. And read the story loudly, and thank you. Have a nice day ahead.